Hi everyone, welcome back to our Python Basics series. You've already learned variables, loops, and how to create fun patterns with emojis, which means you're doing amazing so far. Today, we're going to learn something that real programmers use all the time: functions. Functions let us create our own reusable instructions. And for today's mini project, we're going to build a small, simple calculator using everything we've learned. Imagine you have a magical machine. You give it something, it works on it, and it gives you something back. A function works exactly like that. It takes some input, does something with it, and gives you an output. For example, a square machine might take the number 4 and return 16, or a hello machine might take your name and return hello Nuha. Functions help us keep our programs organized. They avoid repeating the same code and they make coding easier and much cleaner. Okay, so now let's write our first function in Python. So type this in your editor. Let's break this down and understand what exactly this code means. So this over here tells Python that we are defining a function, and this is the name of our function. So I've named my function greet. The parentheses in this function means that it doesn't take any input, and then the colon is what is actually starting the function. And then again, as we know, whatever is indented in the print statement is what we'll get as our output. But this isn't done yet. To actually use the function, we need to type greet and then bracket. Greet and then bracket. Now let's execute the program and great! You've just created your first function. Now let's make our function a bit smarter with inputs. So we want to pass on some information into the function. How can we do that? Well, over here I'm going to type def to define the function, and then I'm going to type the name of the function as greet. And in the function I'm going to give an input. So I'm going to put brackets over here and type name, and then a colon to start the function. Then I'm going to indent hello, comma, and then comma over here, and then name. So I'm going to indent this into the print function. So this name over here is a parameter, a variable that the function uses. So for this, I'm going to type over here now greet, and I'm going to type my name. So I'm going to type Nuha. Now I guess I can type another name too. I'll type greet and then I'll type Sarah. Okay, so now let's see what happens. So as you can see over here, our function just got executed. First it printed the hello, and then it printed the function itself, replacing the name with whatever I typed over here, so Nuha and Sarah. So it printed as hello Nuha and hello Sarah. So functions can take any kind of information in this way, like it can take names, it can take ages, you can put numbers, you can put emojis, you can put anything you want, and it'll print like this. We can also combine user input with our function. So over here I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to type username equals input. What is your name? So this is exactly what we have learned in our previous lessons as well. So now over here I'm going to type greet username. Okay, so now I'm going to put an input over here. I'm going to put Nuha, and let's see what happens. As you can see, first it asked me what my name was, which I put the input over here as Nuha, and then it says over here hello Nuha. Okay, so now it's time for our mini project. We are going to build a tiny calculator that can add two numbers. So as you can see, I already have a code on the screen over here. So let's understand this. Now over here I created a function called add. So last time it was greet, but now I'm going to create the function as add. Now it takes two numbers, A and B, which are over here as well. Okay, so it calculates the sum over here, as you can see, and then this return over here means that it sends the answer back. Now let's ask the user for the two numbers, okay? So I'm going to type over here num1 equals int input, enter the first number. Okay, and then I'm going to type num2 equals enter the second number. Now notice something new over here. You see this? The input always gives us text, so we convert it into a number using int. Now let's use our function. So over here I'm going to type answer equals to add num1 comma num2 and then print the sum. I'll make this capital. The sum is, and then answer. Okay, so now we have to put two numbers in over here. So I'm going to put 4 and I'm going to put 8. So I need to give a space and then put 8. Yes. Now let's execute the program and see what happens. Okay, so it said enter the first number, which I entered. Then enter the second number, which I entered, and then finally we got our sum as 12. Now if you want, you can also challenge yourself. So you can try adding more functions like subtract, multiply or divide. So over here, let's say I'm going to add a star, so that will multiply, and over here I'm going to type the value is, and I'm going to put my first number as 2 and the second as 7. So as you can see over here, enter the first number 2, enter the second number 7, and the two numbers got multiplied, and then I got my value as 14. Now finally you've officially learned all the Python basics you need. In the next video, we are moving into a brand new world, JavaScript. This is the language that powers websites, buttons, animations, and almost everything you see online. You've done amazing so far. Practice functions, try expanding your calculator, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.